Monica, Head of Community at SemGrep, and I am here at BSides Vancouver Island with my amazing friend Kyle Lorey. And did you know that he does quantum? What is quantum? Let's start with that.
Quantum is the little tiny things that make up everything. And so somehow a bunch of scientists figured out that we can make it like store information and do calculations. Now, I don't know why and I don't know how, but I know it's doing some really cool things with the world and like being able to do optimizations and calculate the traveling salesman problem. Now, there's some really good things it can do, like that of solving hard problems that even supercomputers now can't do. The problem is, though, on the cybersecurity side, this guy, Peter Shor, came up with an algorithm in 1994 that kind of makes it so our existing encryption is broken. RSA, prime factorization, it's got holes in it now. So we have to really follow the NIST standards that were just released to change all of our cryptographic algorithms. Now, that's not a little job. That's a really big job. And so we're looking at how we can provide tools and teach people, like, you've got to go and look at all your stuff, and it's not just lifting up all of the some of the tools. Like, you got to look in all the corners and be able to figure out how to improve across your organization. So Quantum Algorithms Institute, qai.ca, is here to be able to help large organizations, small organizations, through training, through tools and awareness, to get to the state where everyone is post-quantum ready. So it's we're at the point where people need to really have some interest in doing this. There's an attack out there called Harvest and Decrypt, where someone, maybe a large state actor, will grab all of your information and store it, stick it in a vault somewhere for 5-10 years. And in that time, if your information is still sensitive, they're able to just open it up and take a look at it using a quantum computer to decrypt the information that's there. That's a problem.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that you've scared my pants off, oh my gosh, Kyle, that is a lot of information. Okay, so I feel almost overwhelmed. So if I wanted to start at the beginning, learning about quantum, do you have any suggestions for me?
Well, QAI, we do have some intros, just some basics of, the 101. So using that, you can get some of the pieces that you need to know. Then, depending on what you're going to be doing with it, we're working with partners to be able to help on the optimization side, on discovery. Like, there's drug discovery. There's some really cool applications for quantum computers. When you're going into the cybersecurity side, Canada does have the Quantum Safe program, and we're working with that and other organizations to be able to help businesses become quantum safe. So that, really know what you've got, know what your inventory is, prioritize as you're going through that to be able to, understand where your data is, right? That's what's important. So then protect those crown jewels that we need to have, and make sure that you're ready for that. There's data loss all the time. We see that. In cybersecurity, we see breaches. We know that almost every day you're just waiting for the news to come out and see who's out there. So don't be that one. And if your data has life beyond a couple of years, make sure that you're using the right encryption algorithms.
Okay, so that's a lot. So Canada is actively trying to get ready for kind of a post-quantum world. Do we have any idea how long it's going to take us to get ready and be successful in defending? And I realize we're not really successful at defending in general right now, so I realize this is a trick question.
That is a really trick question, and it's a hard one, because looking at that lifetime of your data. So if you want your data to be safe for 5 years, then you have to have your data encrypted using secure algorithms 5 years before a data breach. So the estimation is that maybe in 2027 there will be a quantum computer capable of breaking the encryption. And so if you're looking at, it's 2024 right now. So that's 3 years out. So we should have encrypted our data 2 years ago. There we go.
Oh.
So if, that is for there's going to be 1 or 2 quantum computers that are out there that can do that publicly. And say that we have our data in a 10-year lifetime. To see a mainstream quantum computer, even 2030 is probably the date that we're looking at. So really start working with quantum safe algorithms now. NIST standards, they're out there. So there's quite a few projects working on the tools we use all the time, OpenSSL, OpenSSH, Nginx, Apache, to be able to make those quantum safe using the new MLChem, MLDSA algorithms. So they'll be, you can work with those right now in testing, not production ready quite yet, but it'll be coming very soon.
Okay, so that's amazing. I want to switch gears just briefly. So I heard that you might be in charge of a meetup on Vancouver Island. What is it and how can people attend?
We're having a lot of fun, and it's such a vibrant community in tech in this island. There are so many smart people here. We're meeting up in Duncan at, and you can find Open Hack Cowichan Valley. So there's a meetup site, and every month right now, having a blast.
Awesome. So you should come hang out with me and Kyle and Ryan and Sonia and so many other people who are part of our local community. Last month, we played Cards Against AppSec. It was a really good time. You can drink beer, but you don't have to. And there's food, and basically there's friends. And so me and Kyle want to invite all of you to come to Cowichan Valley Open Hack once a month here on Vancouver Island. There's also Victoria Open Hack if you want to stay more central, but we won't be there, so it's not as good. Not as good.
Exactly. Come on up to Cowichan Valley.
Oh, yeah. So thank you so much, Kyle.
Absolutely.
This is Kyle Lorey. You should totally follow him on LinkedIn. Thank you, and we'll see you later.